Still is Saturday, 3rd of February 2018, and it's 2038. Charles, this is a video of you again. Charles Windsor, Charles the Third, theoretically. Bloody fuck. Truth, nothing but the truth, as always. Today, over the last, in some total, I don't know, probably 4 hours really, thereabouts, maybe 5 hours now, something like that. Ever since the afternoon, it's 20:39 now, Central European time. You, by allowing your useless idiot little other Fexmundi around you to happily do what it is they do, you quintessentially have bereft yourself of the only single type of immortality and immortalization that the universe might have been able to grant you. I do want to point out that you would have been the sole Fexmundi of all the Fexmundi, who at all would have been, I'm short for a word here, something with L, legitimate for it? No, not legitimate. You were the only candidate for that. No, that doesn't sound right either. Canada is bad. Point being, Charles, you yourself, I mean, technically, the stupid idiots you allow to work around you, but that is your doing that you allow them stupid idiots around you. You quintessentially bereft yourself of the sole single immortality that the universe might have had for you. You did that. I want you to understand that. You did that. I would have granted it to you. You know, because it would have just naturally happened, but you decided that you don't want that needed. I mean, I guess they didn't quite tell you things in time and not correctly and in the full context, and you were happy with that because that's how you like it. You know, never know too much. You know, oh, that's horrible if one knows too much. Charles, you, and for a change, I am not going to mention here how you are the stupidest sentient in the universe on context. I mention it so that I can point out to you that I'm not going to mention it, because the truth of the matter is, you being the stupidest sentience in the universe has nothing to do with what happened today. The fact that you yourself, quintessentially, by allowing your useless idiots around you, especially all of the bitches around you, the bitch queens in your delusional nobility or whatever fucking circles you travel in and have around you, Charles, they bereft you of the sole chance for immortality that the universe would have allowed you. They could only do that because you had them placed there. There, Charles. I'm not sure if that is a case of self-ownage, because really this goes infinitely far beyond any self-ownage that I previously would have, you know, paid observation to, paid witness to, and so on and so forth. But Charles, seriously, of all your fuck-ups today, it's like, wow, fuck up. I mean, even for you, Charles, and not because you're the stupidest sentence of the universe. This has nothing to do with stupidity. No. Just because, I don't know, I don't have a word for it. But the point is, Charles, I want you to know that you are to blame for that yourself. Today, you flushed the only type of immortalization that the universe would have allowed you down the toilet. That's what happened today. And oh, they're going to lie to you about what I'm talking about. They're going to lie to you about how I talked to you about it in the first place. And that is because you allowed your ass to be conquered a long time ago. And nonetheless, see, even though they conquered your ass, they didn't bother conquering the asses of those you surround yourself with. You could still fucking make them go away. But you don't. Because you're the stupidest sentence of the universe. That's why you are the stupidest sentence of the universe. But when it came to the events today, that's got nothing to do with your stupidity. You quintessentially decided that you don't want the single immortalization that the universe could give you. You don't even want that. And you could have gotten that as, excuse me, my cigarette is disappearing all by itself. You could have been the only Fexmundi who would have gotten that status of immortality, Charles. Not, please, I'm talking more of, you know, like, let's see, what example could I give you here? Like Robin Hood has become immortal, right? And maybe that's a bad example because for two reasons actually. One, it has nothing to do with what he did allegedly. That's not what I'm talking about. And B, I cannot rule out that you idiots think that, oh, we brought back Robin Hood, Robin of Locksley. It might not be the best of example, but you know, in that kind of sense, immortal, you could have become immortal throughout the infinite universe for all time to come, infinitely much time. They would have remembered Charles, son of Bonnet. But the way being, they won't. Because you fucked it up today, Charles. Have a nice day, Charles.